guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Brigitte Bardot very sexy, very intense smoky eye like a 60s makeup. You guys wanted something a bit more out there, so I'm going to do this. So I actually did this look a couple weeks ago on a model that I got to do the makeup on. She was one of the finalists in the Simone Perele Curvy Couture model search. Actually, it's not over yet. There's still voting going on, so she is one of the finalists. Her name was Eyeliner. She had the most amazing, like, light, thick, full brows and then really big lips, and I just looked at her and I was like, oh my god, I need to do a Brigitte Bardot look on you. I don't know, I was just really inspired by her face. Anyway, this is a photo of her. As you can see, pretty gorgeous. So I even got my hair done so that I could sort of look the part, Brigitte Bardot style. Don't worry guys, I will clip my hair out of the way, so let's do that and get into the tutorial. I'm going to start out by priming the skin. I'm going to use my makeup store serum. Just rubbing that into the skin. Every time I say rubbing into the skin, it reminds me of that quote, it rubs the lotion on the skin. Alright, foundation, I'm going to use my NARS Sheer Glow. I really like the coverage of this, but the finish goes a bit glowy. Funny that, Sheer Glow. Anyways, then I'm going to powder it with my Powder Universal Libre from Chanel. Let's just get right into it, shall we? Pop it on a palette. Bloop, bloop. Don't hold back. You want a nice full coverage. So as you can see, I've dyed my hair lighter. Absolutely obsessed with it. But I'm going to therefore use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde. I'm going to try and make them look nice and full. So straightening them out. Thickening them up. So now I'm going to move on to eyes, and I'm going to use a Stay Don't Stray primer from Benefit. Now the palette I'm using is from Stila. As I said, it is the Soul palette from the Eyes of the Window range. It's the most neutral one, and I got it from Mecca Cosmetica. Now the colours I'm going to use are this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So all the matte colours. Now I'm going to start with the lightest one and then move on through the shades in that order to create a gradient on my eye, starting from the lightest colour up here to the darkest colour right at my lash line. Let's get to it. Darkest colour, and I'm going to pat that just sort of thickly along the lash line and blend it in. Now you can take some black and run it into the lower lash line. Then some of the darker brown. Really smudge it in nice and low. Some of the medium brown. And you're left with something like this. Not necessarily the prettiest look just yet. Then you need to take a black eyeliner. This is the Matte Black from Makeup Store. Smudge it right into the lash line and on the waterline. Okay, now I don't know how this is actually going to look, but I'm going to add some Old Gold pigment from MAC over the top. So I've just got a very light amount on this little manicure brush. Lightly patting it over the black. And I haven't put anything extra on the brush yet, but I'm just putting some underneath the eye. Just a subtle sheen so it matches. Okay, it looks a bit funny now because I don't have mascara on, but let's do that now. I'm going to use the Colossal Mascara from Maybelline. Now we're on to lashes. I'm going to apply these really dramatic ones. I think they're Minque lashes, as in made of mink hair, but I couldn't tell you because they've probably been in my kit for like a year now. Sorry. Maybe. So they're on. That's what they look like. Super pretty. Now I'm going to conceal under my eyes. This is the concealing pen from Tom Ford. It's got like a sponge applicator, which is good. I'm not going too close under the eye because I like how low down it is. Now I'm going to add some bronze to my face. This is the Studio Foundation in Toffee from Makeup Store. Then I'll just use a foundation brush to blend it all in. So I didn't really do that to like highlight or anything. I mean contour or highlight, just to add a bit more bronze to my complexion. Now for blush, I'm going to use my NARS Madly blush. Bought this when I was in Melbourne. I said that really weird. Melbourne. It's like a brownie pink. It's really nice. And I realised I actually haven't powdered my face yet like I said I was going to. But do you know what? Doesn't really need it. Might still do some anyways. Just a very light dusting of my Chanel Powder Universal. Now quite up close and personal with my lips, but I'm going to use, actually that's too dark. I ain't going to use that. This foundation that I used on my face. Not the prettiest look yet. Then I'm going to add a bit of Cherie lip liner. I'll say that without doing that. Cherie lip liner from Makeup Star. And then you just need a clear gloss. Now, if you're going to do blanked out lips like this, I really think they need a clear gloss over the top because that's what adds the texture and makes sure that your lips don't just blend into your own face. So as you can see, I mean, personally I think this looks good. Some of you might not think so, but you can try pink or something. Let's just take a look at my hair, shall we? I did sleep on it, so I hope it still looks okay. And then this is the finished makeup look. It's really like super similar to what I did on Eyeliner, but I added a bit of a duochrome to the eyelid just for something extra. And it also lightens it a little bit. You can leave it matte black if you want, super intense. But I quite like how this came out. I'll put the link below for the Simone Perele Curvy Couture model search. It would be great if you guys could vote. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, it is actually a Q&A, so leave your questions below and they might be in the video. Don't leave yet, guys. You don't have to leave. I do have a similar look here, Smoky Duochrome look from last year. And I also have my previous video. So if you want more of my videos, just click one of these.